leading the product management efforts on our batteries and products. So really excited to have our Swappable batteries that are now in production on display at the show. So for those of you that aren't familiar, the idea with our Swappable battery is one battery can power as many different pieces of equipment. So you can grab a battery off, take it to something else, or take it over to the charger so that you can keep running as many pieces of equipment as possible throughout the day, essentially getting rid of the range anxiety a lot of people have when they go to electrified pieces of equipment. So really excited again to have it finally here, ready for this industry. We'll let Jason talk a little bit more about what this actually means to this industry.
I am ready to talk to you today about the SI battery that we are now finally into production with that Nick Moore just mentioned. This is a really important product for us, mostly because of its agnostic approach that we have put behind it. So this battery is not only brand agnostic, it's also category agnostic. So this battery can switch from one piece of equipment to another, regardless of the category and regardless of the brand. That's really important for us because of the problems we're solving here in the marketplace. So three main benefits that we're bringing to the rental yards is standardization, scalable, and no maintenance. We talk to rental houses all the time and we hear over and over again how finding a mechanic is extremely difficult and one of the hardest positions to fill at a rental house. When you look at our battery, you look at an 8-year warranty and zero maintenance on the battery, which simplifies the operations behind these pieces of equipment at a rental house. They can really just focus on the machine and not the power source.
So in addition to the swappable battery that's in production now, we do have some additions to the fixed battery lineup as well. So the main one that again is of interest for this industry is we launched our first 24-volt offering in our 3.5 kilowatt-hour battery pack. So this is really targeted for lead acid replacement. So in rental, there's a lot of pieces of equipment that run on lead acid batteries, and really the challenge there is having a lot of swaps of those batteries. Rental equipment, sometimes users can abuse them and things like that. Having a smart lithium battery on a piece of equipment eliminates a lot of those concerns. It's going to protect itself, make sure it's being used to the optimal ability of the battery, and really going to help change those intervals. In most cases, this battery is going to last as long or longer than a piece of equipment, so you really eliminate that concern. As Jason mentioned on the Swappable as well, we did extend the fixed batteries from a 3-year warranty to an 8-year warranty, so we're really excited about that. What we learned is, we don't want to penalize the people who don't have heavy use, and time isn't really that big of a detriment, so let's make sure that people who aren't using this heavily get the full 8 years at their advantage and get the real benefit of a lithium-ion battery. So again, really excited to have that as an added piece of confidence for our users. From there then, the other piece that's newer this year is adding motors and controllers to the lineup. So for our OEMs, a lot of the smaller OEMs, it's not that easy to put together an electrified system, especially if they're converting from a different piece of equipment. So we realized that we have to help them on that journey. So what we've launched is a lineup of motor controllers and motors. And really the secret sauce is on the controllers, that those are made to talk directly to our batteries so that the BMS is communicating very easily to give the users the best experience possible. We focus a lot on helping our OEMs tune their piece of equipment to give the best performance and touch and feel that really they can have in the market. But again, trying to make it as easy as possible to help OEMs accelerate their design process to get into market with electrified equipment. From there then, we're going to let Jason talk about what's new on the engine side of our business.
Now I'm really excited to talk to you guys about the latest engine installment for the Vanguard single cylinders that we're displaying here at ARA. This is our Vanguard 300. It's a 10 horsepower single cylinder horizontal shaft engine, and it completes our lineup of this family. Some major benefits of this engine that you're going to see are standards across this lineup. It's a cyclonic air cleaner. The reason why this is so important for rental is we're talking about applications in really dirty and aggressive environments that we're putting these pieces of equipment through. The cyclonic air cleaner allows you to be in high dust, high debris scenarios and still have the engine perform and run and keep the engine safe. This air cleaner is using an automotive grade material that sheds the debris and works it out the back of the air cleaner here, which allows you to run this air cleaner for twice the amount of hours as a standard foam air cleaner. Another major benefit for this engine and a big problem we're solving for rental is oil dilution in the crankcase. And the way we do that is by this transport guard feature. And so users can't shut this engine off without shutting the fuel off. And so it's really a one touch point from the end user. When you look at some of the other traditional engine offerings in the marketplace, it is a separate step that the end user has to do to shut that fuel off. If they forget to do that, which it happens all the time because we hear this as a common problem, The machine then travels down the road, and the bouncing down the road is causing that gas to migrate back in and dilute that oil, and that's what can cause catastrophic damage to the engine, and that machine is now down. In rental, it's really about minimizing downtime and increasing uptime. And so with Transport Guard, it's a fail-safe that we've put into every engine in this family of engines, to where when you shut that engine off, it automatically shuts the fuel off. OEMs are testing this, and it's going to be available here in 2024 on various pieces of equipment across multiple categories. So we're really excited for categories like lawn and garden, construction, industrial. This is a great engine and a great horsepower offering for all those categories.